Sometimes it's a smell, a song, a half-remembered evening. Nostalgia creeps in quietly, painting yesterday in warmer colors than it ever really had. It tricks us into believing there was a time when life made more sense. But nostalgia isn't just memory, it's memory edited by emotion. Rewinding the tape, we choose what we want to see. Nostalgia comforts, but it also blinds. It promises a homecoming that doesn't truly exist anymore. In this video, we'll explore why nostalgia feels so good, how it's used against us, and why longing for the past tells us more about the future than we think. The ancient Greeks understood the pain of homesickness. Nostos, the return. Algos, the ache. Nostalgia was, at first, a literal illness. In the 1600s, nostalgia was considered a medical condition, a dangerous longing that weakened body and spirit, needing real treatment. Modern science shows nostalgia isn't a disease. It activates brain areas tied to emotion, memory, and reward, giving us real chemical comfort. When we feel nostalgia, we're not just remembering. We're reliving, re-experiencing belonging, safety, and the moments that made us feel whole. Whether on ancient battlefields or lonely city streets, nostalgia reminds us of our need for connection, home, and identity. Nostalgia isn't random. It's a psychological anchor. It steadies us when the present feels too uncertain to hold. Every generation turns back to its own golden age, seeking comfort in a memory tailored by time and desire. But how much of the past we miss is real? And how much of it is a story we've told ourselves to survive? In the 1970s, Americans obsessed over the 1950s. Grease, happy days, rock and roll. Nostalgia moves in 20-year cycles, predictably like tides. In the 2000s, the 80s came roaring back. Synth music, arcades, neon. We relive our childhoods every 2 decades as if programmed to. Today, the 90s are the new vintage. Rugrats reruns, baggy jeans. Even cassette tapes, once trash, are now prized artifacts. But now nostalgia moves faster. Teens are nostalgic for 2016, for a world before TikTok, before the pandemic, before algorithms ruled memories. Technology collapses time. Our sense of past shrinks. What once took decades to age into nostalgia now takes months. Every year feels like a lifetime. Nostalgia doesn't just hunger for the distant past anymore. It mourns the near present too. Our memories are speeding up. The faster we move, the more we miss what we just left behind. In a world constantly rushing forward, nostalgia becomes the only thing standing still. Hollywood thrives on nostalgia. Reboots and sequels promise us not new stories, but a return to the safety of stories we already know. Video games follow suit, remastering childhood favorites with sharper graphics but the same old heartbeat. Fashion revives Y2K glitter and denim jackets. Trends don't die anymore, they hibernate, waiting for their comeback. Advertisements weaponize nostalgia, selling not just a product, but a feeling. A bridge back to better times you can buy. Even logos travel back in time. Retro branding taps into our longing before we even notice it's happening. Politics exploits nostalgia too, offering dreams of an idealized past. Whether that past ever truly existed or not, the future gets built out of repainted pasts. Nostalgia becomes a product, a service, an endless market of memory. In the business of nostalgia, your memories are the merchandise, and every longing is an opportunity to sell. Nostalgia can become an escape, a comforting cocoon where real-world problems feel easier to ignore. When we fixate on the past, we risk becoming paralyzed, unable or unwilling to adapt to the new realities around us. Weaponized nostalgia sells the myth of a perfect past, offering simple solutions to complex modern problems, often at great cost. The past we long for wasn't perfect. It carried injustices, inequalities, and struggles often erased by selective memory. Nostalgia wears rose-colored glasses, distorting flaws, smoothing out contradictions, and painting over pain with pastel colors. Online echo chambers feed nostalgic fantasies, breeding resentment against a present that refuses to fit the old mold. Fear of change can trap us in the amber of memory, clinging to what was, even as the world demands something new. When nostalgia becomes a fortress, the future starts to look like an intruder, unwelcome, and deeply feared. Nostalgia, when healthy, can build bridges, connecting who we were to who we are becoming, rather than trapping us in yesterday. The past holds lessons, not cages. It whispers wisdom across time, not commands to return, but guidance to move forward wiser. Psychologists distinguish 2 types of nostalgia: restorative, which clings and tries to rebuild the past, and reflective, which accepts and grows. When nostalgia inspires creation, new art, new ideas, new stories, It enriches both memory and imagination. Healthy nostalgia reminds us of our values, community, resilience, love, not outdated rules or fading appearances. Artists have always channeled nostalgia into their work, not to escape reality, but to reveal its layers and depths. Healing nostalgia is the art of making peace, accepting the past as part of us without letting it dictate what comes next. Because home isn't a place locked in time, it's a feeling we carry, lighting our path wherever we go. The past isn't a destination, it's a guide, a compass rose etched into our hearts, helping us choose the next right step. We honor memory not by retreating into it, but by weaving its colors into the tapestry of the present. Nostalgia, at its best, reminds us that the things worth longing for, love, courage, wonder, were never just behind us. They are seeds for tomorrow. Remember who you are, treasure where you've been, but never, ever stop moving forward.